Hey guys, welcome to General Games. I'm going to be playing a little bit of OG Xcom, which is a modded open game source version of the original XCOM game that came out in like 95 or some such. I might sound a little distant because I actually have the headset on my girlfriend, Witchy.
You guys can all call me Witchling. He's the only one able to call me Witchy, because it's kind of creepy. But from what I can see so far, the pixelation looks really cool, and I'm excited to see how this goes. So, let's do something!
Alright, new game. Gonna go with beginner because, well, honestly I suck at this game. Going for Iron Man. Now, what I like about OG is, what I like about the original XCOM is it lets you do base placement. The inner ring is what the first radar system will pick up. Outer ring is what the larger radar systems will find, and the outermost one is they actually do still have. They did originally have a half wave relay, so I want to find it in a place that will cover the absolute most at the maximum. Like that's kind of a decent one. A fairly common one is putting one like right there in the Mediterranean Sea because it actually covers a lot. But for shits and giggles, America. What do you think?
If you really want to go to America, but I'm just saying we're trying to cover a lot of stuff.
America.
America. Wait, do that again. Yeah, we make our own sound effects here. Okay, no, I make the sound effects. You just do things.
So it looks like we're going to be... Well, it actually changes depending on how far in I zoom with the cursor. That's actually a little... No, it doesn't. Oh, that's kind of neat. I don't know, what the fuck is
I just want to see what... Okay, so go in a little bit closer. Go in again. Okay, so basically, Montreal, New York, Washington, Chicago, Dallas, Los Angeles, and...
Vancouver.
Vancouver are the only places in the United States and Canada that fucking matter, apparently. Oh! And... Havana?
Havana, Mexico City. See, they have major cities on there. That's not really the point, though.
I know it's not really the point. I'm just saying that they apparently don't care a lot about other places. But back to what we're doing.
Again, this is in 95. Anyway, let's put it... Yeah, that's a good one. What do we want to call the base?
It's all about the bass, about the bass, about the bass. No trouble. That guy looks really scared. Did you see that guy's face right there in the background?
What, that one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're fucking terrifying.
He looks sketched out.
You'll see why, because base rookies have a very high mortality rate. The whole game.
Oh, so they're red shirts.
Effectively, actually, yeah.
Let's call this red shirts.
I can build multiple bases in this game.
I am the god of this game, and nobody will survive.
Red shirts it is. Okay. So, I've got an option set on that actually lets me turn on the individual base building. And this is important because in the base game, the bases are all fucked up for various reasons. Okay, gotta stop here. And what I'm doing right now is I'm putting the hangars and the elevator are the primary ways to get into the base. And this is important because the aliens can actually assault the base. And they come in down through the elevator and the hangars.
So you want them all in the same corner so they can't go around you and
so you have to defend from just one direction. Yeah. Whereas in the base game, you have the elevator in the middle. You've got the Sky Ranger hangar over here. Then you've got the Interceptor hangars like way the fuck.
So you're moving your stuff real fast, so people who don't really know what you're talking about can't really follow your little dingy dong.
Please don't say dingy dong.
Your little
cursor.
Dingy dong.
Alright, so general stores that hide stuff. Living quarters is where people live. Derp. And off the off the general stores, we're gonna have the workshop. I mean, the laboratory and the workshop. Then we got the small radar system. And why the hell do I have one that's already called Deanna Watchin'? Did I have you watching one at some point?
Oh my god, have we?
I honestly can't remember. But we're gonna save it as that.
Oh my god, I'm a bad girlfriend. I cannot remember if I've seen you play this before.
That's okay, I can't remember either. So, timer's ticking, it's on 5 seconds, but I want to get into the base because time will stop ticking, and immediately I want to go to...
Ooh, we got a lot of money.
Yeah, you know, like 4 million. Some of the base first things that you do is...
Make very loud sounds.
I'm trying to remember.
We have to scare away the goblins.
You gotta go to research. Go to research. I've got... The way this works is I have 10 scientists available. So, Bill. I go to projects. We're recording something. and I'm going to immediately start researching laser weapons. And I'm
Pew pew!
allocating all their scientists to it, because the more scientists you have to a project, the less time it takes.
But then we don't get other projects done.
Well, the way around that is, you see only 10 scientists takes unknown progress, which means it's going to take a while. The way around that is, you go to purchase recruit. I want another pair of soldiers, like 10 more scientists at least.
Anybody else? I know I keep talking about the backgrounds, just to cut it off for a second. There is a sketchy-ass guy with
A bunch of money.
bleached, glazed hair with a random suitcase of money. Where the hell are we finding these people?
And then there's these guys right there. They're a little creepy. So, I've got 10 engineers, because you're going to need engineers to build stuff. It's going to be like 5 days, fuckers. I don't have enough living space. So, that's all I needed.
We're buying these people off the black market. Why do they need living space? They're not real people.
Because you need living quarters to put them? I don't know. Also, stun rods. I want to get me a pair of stun rods. What these do is they actually let me capture aliens once get alien containment built.
With your rod?
Yes. With my rod. My stun rod. If I don't have an alien containment built, the aliens will just die. So stunning them won't do anything except for getting me. This is important. Alien artifacts and shit. I want more grenades.
So basically, at this point, you're trying to build yourself up to have a good force and get your base a good, steady, influx of weapons being created, along with getting yourself ready for whatever attacks might come.
Oh, in the whole time that I played OG XCOM, I've never had any of my bases attacked.
I know. I'm just trying to let the viewers know what you're doing.
No, I'm not setting up for defense of the thing. What I'm doing is I'm setting up for research.
Okay.
I've already got a decent amount of troopers there. Where the fuck was I? They had a list somewhere of stuff that you actually already have. Like, I already have 8 soldiers, I already have 10 scientists, I already have 10 engineers. I actually don't really need the engineers, come to think of it. But this will give me a total of 25 scientists, so I can have a couple projects going. This will give me a couple more soldiers, because Lord knows I'm going to go through them like they're fucking candy. Another thing that I really need to get...
Is another guy with a sketchy suitcase.
Yeah, if I could get another couple of those guys, that'd be fucking mint.
They're actually real people?
No. They're just the ones that get money. I want to get a couple of large rockets.
I appreciate that they come in large and small. And what is that?
Incendiary.
Incendiary.
Fire. I'm not going to worry about electro flares because I have another setting on where I always have day missions. And that's important because in the night missions, the aliens actually have a... in the night missions, the human sight radius is actually fairly small unless you throw out a bunch of light. And the aliens don't have a problem with night vision. And their sight radius is naturally larger than humans anyway. So it's kind of a bitch. I don't really know what high explosive are. I'm going to stay the fuck away from those. Proxy grenades? Let's get a couple of those. Okay. So now that's taken care of, let's go meet the troops.
So we've done grocery shopping, and now we're going to meet our people.
You want to talk about angry? Look at this fucker. Jesus. So
Even
we've got,
his man boobs are angry.
we've got Marcus something or other. And I'm looking at their base stats. This is different from the XCOM that I know, Enemy Unknown, Enemy Within, the one that I've got up on my channels.
1 second. Can you name those 2 games again?
Enemy Unknown and Enemy Within.
When did XCOM become emo?
Well, Enemy Within is technically an expansion upon Enemy Unknown, and Enemy Unknown is a remake of this game.
I know, but when you just say them back to back, it sounds like you're reciting some sort of poetry from a very angsty time in your life. But back to things that actually matter to the game.
I mean, they came out in like 2011, 2012. Anyway.
2010 is the original OG emo time, but we're going to keep going.
So it fits perfectly. So, what these stats are, these tell me the trooper, he's got not the best firing accuracy. His throwing accuracy is pretty good.
If you give him a big gun, it doesn't matter if his accuracy is good.
It does, actually, because doesn't matter if he's got a big-ass gun or not, if he can't hit for shit. But, here's the fun thing, these stats increase as you use them. So, if you got a shitty firing accuracy, but you shoot a lot, it'll eventually go up a bit. His strength stat is also crap. So this guy, to me, is effectively a throwaway. So what I'm going to do is, to keep this easy for me, is I'm going to call him a scout. Marcus Scout. And this actually gets to be a little important.
You label them on their rank and what they can actually do.
Not on their rank, but what their role is. Like, we see going from Marcus Scout to, if my mouse will stop being stupid. Hello, mouse? Yeah.
Do. We're having technical difficulties. If you wouldn't mind waiting, we'll get our winger working again.
Please stop calling winger. Why?
But it's fun for me.
Mouse. Why? Okay, well I can at least do this. So we see going from Marcus Scout to Fata Arson. Yeah. Well, damn, that's a good aim. Anyway, his accuracy is like 16 higher. His strength is a bit higher too. He's got lower time units though. Why won't my fucking mouse work? The time units is how much they can do in on their turn. Holy Jesus, he actually has high time units. Every square of movement takes like 4 time units. Shooting depends on what their weapon is. And they can swap out inventory and stuff. Also depends on where they put it, what the item is, blah, 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 blah. So his time units are a little bit lower, but his accuracy is 17 higher. His strength is a little bit higher. His throwing accuracy is actually lower? Slightly. So, he would be just a basic shooting. I might have to turn that back on. He would be a basic shooting guy. And, okay, if I can't get my mouse working again, this is going to be problematic.
Hit it.
So, yeah, he'd be a basic trooper. And then we go to this guy. Marcus... Nope, wrong one. Anna... I can't even fucking pronounce that. She's got an accuracy of 66. That's insane. She also has the highest strength that we've seen so far. What are you doing to my mouse? It's nothing wrong with the battery. That's one of the new ones you just gave me.
I know.
Okay. Her firing accuracy is 66. So what I might do with that is I'd have her as one of the backline people, because as long as someone on your troop can see the alien and you have line of effect to it, you can shoot at it. So in the Alien Unknown, Alien Within, that would be referred to as squad sight. So effectively, every trooper has squad sight. It's crazy. So you're going to be a backline shooter. And 55 to 60 is generally what you want for your basic shooters. Your strength is at 30, so you might actually get a heavy weapon. You want to...
Oh, fuck it.
If you don't have a good strength, you definitely can't really use heavy weaponry, because you can't bring it to bear, as I understand it. Firing accuracy of 50...
Basically, if you can't lift the gun, you can't use the gun.
Well, anyone can use it. The problem is the lower your strength is, the faster you get fatigue, because fatigue is actually a thing, and the lower your overall firing accuracy with it will be. I might have just have to play that. So, this could be just a basic frontline shooter. Also, Sean Lynch would also be like a basic frontline shooter. Zimmerman! I've had a couple of Zimmermans. You're gonna be a sniper type person. Oh, Lilith Stevens, you are gonna be a heavy shooter, because you got a strength of 33, and you're effectively 38. So I got a couple of really high strength people in this. Interesting. All right, you guys are gonna have to just look at that for a second. We're like, yeah.
Drop everything.
Yeah. Drop everything. Why? Stupid. Because if this doesn't work, I'll have to restart everything.
No.
Yeah, let's get a bitch. Fuck. Alright.